This lineup back at the Blast premiere was looking solid, gave some good early glimpses. Here's a set of utility, and the pistol round execute is coming in for Heroic.
Fully into the A bomb site to kick off the first round of this game, and Yabi is going to detect that. He's not alone though, he has got Device in the shadows, waiting to pounce with his USP, and he'll do exactly that. Device on the double, brings down Kixan and Niko Dawes with no issue. And Astralis are up better for the time being, but that's pulled back by Nerds. Yet to see that bomb go down. It's a bit of a fumble inside of the site, but Heroic eventually lock it in.
Yeah, 2 great kills from Device, but the fact that he muffled a couple shots early on, which gave some space over to Heroic, so they still have a pretty solid post-plant situation. Retake is going to come in, the strength of it from CT spawn.
Well, Tesses up on top of the bin, has got himself the headshot, puts BlameF into it, and the follow-up on Stair is fantastic. That cancels out any chance for Astralis getting back into this pistol round, and Heroic will start off with a stronger. And this is starting to look pretty nice for Heroic. Nice simple call, works out perfectly.
Yeah, just a little A execute, and again, despite the nice kills, it's like even just the missed shots from Device allow those players to move up and scale onto the bomb site. If he's getting those quicker, his teammates have a little bit more room to work with. That A defense might be a little bit stronger, but it just took him too long to connect the shots.
Swap, because I think Device was saying in the interview, the content piece, obviously he's going to have a very different view of it, but he said both parties are happy. I don't think that's necessarily going to be fully true, Jason.
Yeah, that's maybe him projecting his own emotions towards the other side of the server. Timing, here they are up a ramp, BlameF. Over at the stairs, it's Yabi with the first kill. He's isolated and can't convert and can't build upon it.
Nerds taking more space, getting closer towards jungle and connected. That smoke blown open. Great use of the HE grenade. BlameF is gone, decapitated. And Astralis down to just 3 players in the first gun round. There's no chance at winning this one. They've got to save. On the timer, Yabi position close to ramp. Here's the flash play. Niko Dawes slightly caught by it, but not enough to make it uncomfortable. And he handles Yabi, eats Incendiary, but he's not going to be looking towards Underwood because he spotted the player at CT. So this is strong from Astralis. This is a good hold towards the end. 30 seconds left to make a play, and Tesses has to crack it open. Good first headshots down, brought down, and a 2v3 is doable for Heroic.
I gotta cover him. This is all on Tesses. Plant's going down. Good shot. Plant is gonna come in, and we've got a 2-on-2. There's a flank, however, from Stair, and will they expect it?
Yeah, because of his early position at B, he's been able to get that flank on. Oh, it takes a while, but eventually we'll connect that kill on Tesses, leaving Kixan in the 1v2. In Katowice, he'll be tested on his in-game leadership, and now his individual skill cannot get it done in the 1v2, and it will be Astralis to pick it up.
Astralis has been able to have the right call and the players in the right position to hold off the attack.
Well, Stair, here he goes. His Device connecting first. Tesses caught. Good flash setup, allowing Stair for the peak, and he holds down nearly for 3, but he'll settle with the double. It does keep Astralis ahead in the player count, and 1 minute and 5 seconds left on this clock.
Yeah, now they have a decision to make. Does Nerds remain aggressive and try and open this up? There's 1 minute on the clock, so he's hoping for another mistake out of the defenders. He already caught BlameF on a lurk up con. Yabi's going to slide out. Easy kill, and Kixan was coming to join up, and now he's got simply no option.
Closer up the connector eventually should be detected by Stown, who will then call that information to Yabi, who will close the round, and a second for Astralis picked up in a row.
Damage, and BlameF's got some info.
Sends the nade on into the bottom of the ramp, and a lot of damage done through that smoke at Palace. So Heroic handed some weaker players to kick things off, and now Yabi, well, he's pinned in the corner. Oh, he does well for a second. He's still standing. He's still fighting, and Yabi cuts them open. A 4K right away at the start of this map, and Yabi is feeling it on that A bomb site.
That happened previously on the A execute as well, where Yabi is isolated. BlameF stuck behind a smoke. He's the only one. Top balcony again, but this time, times the follow-up peak perfectly. And no one from Heroic could read where the play was coming from next. What a sequence from Yabi.
Smoke.
Still heavy numbers over in the B halls for Heroic. 3 players with the bomb looking to go right at Stair. It's a question of what Tesses can accomplish in middle because his teammate has gone down and coming through. You got 3 players ready to take you down, and Stair's going to go passive.
Oh, good play behind the bench, using the smoke as extra cover. Decides not to fight, but Niko Dawes got a little bit too deep into the bomb site, and Stair gets removed because of that. Bomb plant now going down for Heroic. Every fight going against Astralis. And now it has to be a retake with even numbers.
Control of market for this retake, so Yabi's going to have to be very, very cautious. Stout and Device will start this off from Catwalk, but that might be the signal to save, especially with Device not connecting on a trade. And I think those are the opportunities missed that will force them back.
Yeah, Device is quite fortunate not to go down there as well at short, so he'll take his second life. And look to try and cash them on the exit, realizing that bomb explosion is not forgiving, and Device steals an extra away. Flashbang held at the ready.
BlameF's already at top mid.
Device is waiting for the Palace peak again. Absolutely no way through. Nertz is taken out. Device will follow up with utility to plug that gap, and that has forced Heroic to search for another option. But BlameF, like you said, his early positioning gets himself into spawn. And there will be one kill for BlameF. Probably could have got away with another one. But
They come right at you, could be in danger. Looking for the information.
Oh!
What a flick up. Needed it. He's going to stick around and go for more, and that flick doesn't land.
Yeah, it would be kind of ridiculous if you hit both of those flicks on the attempts.
Taking any damage without losing a player, all of a sudden you've got a 2-on-2 with plenty of time. But that window of opportunity is closing. Might have even closed entirely at this point. Stown is close behind them. And no time to clear this position.
Yeah, Yabby's just going to peek out from the firebox. That should be one. And with 3 players still up and 9 seconds left, it's just impossible for extra detail that has prevented Heroic from taking space. And BlameF and Device, that combo back at it in middle. It's BlameF running up towards top mid. Oh, he gets confused and he gets muddled and he gets taken out without issue. Tesses with the headshot, Device trades.
Oh, Sharsh wants that fight out towards Catwalk, able to force him back. Molotov will keep the defender at base. The smoke for a challenge, and so has Shush.
3v3. Bomb going towards the B-bomb sign. That would be the correct call for Heroic. They don't know it yet, but soon they will figure it out. niko's the closest player to that B-bomb site, and no one from Astralis defending it. Stown is preoccupied with Shush, who is coming through jungle, now spotted, and Stown is worried about the position of Shush and the direction he was looking at, considering that B-split potential. Stown goes back to try and plug the gap before they arrive, and he might have got there in time. Nice kill from Stown. He'll drop into the site, trying to be elusive. And just enough ammo to collect that kill. Stown is destroying them alone, and Shush now taken down to low health. And the cavalry of Astralis is arriving, but Stown does not need them. A reload inside of the site, and Astralis will take the lead again.
Quite the gap in that for Device.
Yeah, it's like the Grand Canyon right here for Device to look through, and it's a nice shot. Tesses can do nothing about that. Device waits, and he still has the gap to get the kill, and Nertz will have to trade it. So back into a 4v4, but the problem is for Heroic, you need some other area of the map here, and maybe the pressure towards A could work out.
Yeah, Yabby's all alone. Now they've cleared out mid. They know it's coming, and Yabby swings out for Palace. That's the first kill, and Kixin and niko have nothing to do. They have a Molotov that can flush him out into the open, but he'll gladly take those fights with the AK-47.
Yeah, strong hold from Yabby throughout that entire first half. It's Astralis with a poor start, but a strong finish in half number 1. This double setup at jail. And the bench could be absolutely devastating for Astralis if they dive on into it. Kixan gets his 2nd kill of this game, and eventually will go down. Nertz in behind the bench. Oh, a lot of shots coming out of Nertz's pistol, and many of them landing. That's going to be the pistol for Heroic. 1 away from tying up the game now.
It's just in terms of playbook to playbook, there's no way that Heroics had the time to develop it. Fast pace, punch in the face from Astralis. Yabby has the opening kill. And this mid-play from Heroic, they know Shush has dropped down. They know there's one more player who has to fight to escape, and they're not, oh, they will let him. He gets away. He gets a kill on top of it. Astralis still content to control middle, keeping BlameF in position, using this smoke timing and window, denying information. BlameF sees the peak. Nade blows open. He calls it out. He's been cleared. And Astralis hustle over to A ramp.
Pretty surprising BlameF even gets a kill in that engagement. I thought he was dead to rights with nothing, but still manages to get a little bit out of it. And now with 35 seconds left, Astralis make their final pounce of the A bomb site. And you mentioned the retake setup. Might not come down to a retake here. Kixan strong enough. Nertz will not be though. Flash connects from Device, and Nertz will fall down. So 2v2, bomb plant starting to come in, and here's that retake attempt now starting to come in for Heroic. niko is so low on health. Luckily, is able to switch out to a better weapon.
Oh, no kits, and Kixin has no head, and yeah, now niko is in the horrifying decision, or I guess the easy decision, of just saving the weapon with 22 health. So
he's coming up short, looking for this split, and the problem is Heroic have so many players inside of the site for the defense, so this might not be as easy for Astralis as they are hoping. And Kixan hearing the burning. He's trying to help his teammates out, but it's not going so well until his turn comes through. A double from Kixan. Staring Yabby creating more space for Astralis, but 28 seconds left. Kixan has done so much. After a disastrous first half, it's got to be a good feed. Will come in for Astralis when they round the corner. Tesses burning under the wood. Decides to use the smoke to keep himself in that position for a moment longer. And Nertz strikes on the double. Stown and BlameF both busy. And that is a double kill for Nertz to put Heroic in the better position. 30 seconds left in this round.
Oh, and Nerds takes down Yabby. It's just getting bad to worse. Stair's got to step up and be aggressive. He's got one. It's not enough because Tessus is still there. A troll under the boards, and Device has to try and save the op and bails out.
Yep, not enough time to get back to that bomb, and Kixan doesn't even challenge Device early on there. He lets him run away. He gets the information that Device has retreated up towards top middle. I think they're just going to have to let him go. So that's the round for Heroic, and it's the Nerds double. It's so sick on the timing on the jungle peak.
Kixan going to push up in middle. Excited at the prospect of Astralis' slow pace. He wants to get some space.
Through the back of the smoke, it's one from Kixan, and followed up by niko. Astralis in this gun round, we said it's do or die. Well, it looks like they are going to die. Stair left in a 1v3. Astralis get nowhere. They don't even look like there's a chance in this round, and that's an opportunity for a kill you've got to take if you have any dreams of a 1v3, and it isn't going to happen.
Earlier in the half, Astralis was able to kind of shut it down before it began, but they've gone right back to it. And Astralis is having no breathing room to work with. The timeout used from Heroic, calming everyone down, getting them to focus on the round at hand. They've got 4 chances to close out this match.
Shooting down in towards the ramp, no kill connected yet. Astralis have a bit of space out of the A-bomb site. Hopping over the stairway, it's going to be Stair running down to death as Shush takes him out. Heroic have the man advantage, and they are one step closer of closing this opening game versus Astralis, but that bomb will go through. Gives Astralis a fighting chance, and even more than that by BlameF. niko is taken out this time around, and Stown fights down towards CT. They combine, and those kills should confirm the round, and a lifeline for Astralis to keep going and push up to 9.
Yeah, it's always the tense point in those attacks when you get the bomb site, you know, essentially for free. You do lose a player jumping over and getting aggressive, but you spend all your utility on the hit, and then you don't have anything to hold them off, and this time they get the kills out towards CT spawn. Kixan gonna grab a double on the exit. But Astralis at 9, still fighting in this, now just 3 rounds away. Towards middle, so he's not gonna have it for a B hit, but this op in position, jiggled out of the way, and now Device steps up to the plate.
That could have been a very different story if niko lands that first shot, but Device is able to get through, and that miss whiff from Tessus is not going to work out for Heroic here. They can't do anything about this, and the money has come down to a grinding halt at this point, so Heroic have no residual cash. They can't afford to risk a retake attempt. They've got to save, and now this puts Astralis up to 10 rounds on the board, and we're only 2 away from confirming overtime.
Yeah, you're going to be out of money with Heroic with only a 1-round losing bonus, so everything is going to hurt when it hits the deck.
They start to clear out ladder room. Tess is trying to set up position, but they're not ready for Stown to arrive so quickly. He seizes his chance. He grabs that opportunity, but Stair crosses into the open without looking towards niko, and the Heroic defense are starting to bring down Astralis. It looks like they might just bring them down completely, and that is exactly what will happen. Heroic in the first derby of the Danes in 2024 come out on top of Astralis, and this one's gotta taste good.